Hey, everybody, welcome to Plainfield High School in Plainfield, Connecticut for our second game of our doubleheader today on high school basketball, the ECC quarterfinals. Tonight it is the Lady Wolverines of Griswold visiting the Plainfield Lady Panthers, the number 4 versus the number 5 seed, Griswold being the 5 and Plainfield being the 4. This is Scott Fryer along with Kevin Thompson, Mike Minarski, and Lloyd Van Lannen Van Cam. And we are bringing you tonight's action live from Plainfield, Connecticut. The last time these two teams met, Kevin, was a close ball game with Plainfield taking the win by 2 on a last-second buzzer beater attempt for Griswold that just fell short. So what are we expecting here tonight?
Yeah, it was 35-33 back on February 22nd. It was actually Plainfield's first game of the season because they had a couple games that were canceled. So we don't know really what to expect because I haven't seen Plainfield since then. What we do know about the Wolverines is that they went 0-5 in the first half of the season, 4-1 in the second half. And we did the game on Monday in Killingley, and they only lost to Killingley by 7.
Yeah.
They lost to Killingley by 25 the first game.
Yeah.
Killingley is the number 1 seed for the ECC North.
They've elevated their game all through the season. It's been a fun team to watch. They enjoy they're a good team as far as cohesion goes, and they enjoy each other, and I enjoy watching them. So it should be a really good game. In case you didn't know, the boys are playing right now. They're in just started the fourth quarter, and unbelievably, it's 22-16.
It was 4-1.
This is not football,
quarter.
folks.
4-1. 4-1.
This is not football.
16-5 at halftime.
It's 22-16 Wyndham.
It's what you would call a defensive struggle.
No, I think it's just called a struggle. I've been sitting here watching, and I haven't seen much defense from either team. I see a lot of sloppy play. I see a lot of missed shots by both teams. There was just an air ball by Griswold. So this looks like, I don't know what to call it. I mean, I'm hoping the boys can pull it out, but it's not looking good right now. So we're just about to get underway here with the starting lineups for both teams.
And which I'm trying to actually put in the book, but I don't know what Plainfield is, so we'll have to figure that out as we go. It's probably in the book here somewhere.
It's a good thing we didn't have a whole entire hour to ourselves to figure this out.
So we did a game before this, folks. If you're just coming in, we actually did the Plainfield versus Lyman boys game.
Yes.
Just to give a double header tonight, and Plainfield won that by 20. So Plainfield moves on into the next round of the ECC North playoffs. So if you haven't heard, if you're not aware, this year with basketball and the pandemic, the ECC pretty much stayed in their own territory. So it was north-south. So the north is basically everybody north, Griswold up. And then they also have Woodstock and Lyman in there as well. So for the girls' side, you come into this game, it's the 4-5. It's Griswold is the 5. Plainfield is the 4. The number 1 seed's Killingley. They're playing Lyman Memorial. The number 3 seed's Wyndham. They're playing Woodstock Academy. The number 6 seed. The number 2 seed's Putnam, and they're playing Wheeler. So if the girls win this game, they would wind up playing Killingley on Monday, I believe. Mike, is that correct? Monday night, I think, would be the next game if the Lady Wolverines advance tonight. So we're getting the starting lineups here. It's Haley Eliason, Lindsay Van Lannen in the starting lineup tonight. Bella Rubino is missing this game. They are in Aruba, so hope they're enjoying their vacation. It's the normal lineup: Wing, Brailer, Falco, Eliason, and then Lindsay Van Lannen in for Rubino. Plainfield starting lineup being announced. One of the things that I wanted to mention is that one of the Plainfield players was actually the ECC Athlete of the Week last week.
Wow.
Olivia Bissett. All right, there you have it, the national anthem, and we are about ready to roll here. Okay, so 2-point game, the only game they played against each other this year, Scott.
Yeah, it was a good one too. Mike and I did that one.
I was here.
Yeah, you were here. That's when you were here. It was me and you. That's right. I keep forgetting. We did Mike and I did the Plainfield Woodstock boys game. That's why I keep.
There you go.
Mike and I did. So we did something here.
Plainfield Killingly was here. Mike is saying.
Yes. Was it Killingly? Okay. I'm all over the place.
He's nationwide, folks. All right, here we go with the jump. Griswold wins it. Falco picks it up over half court. To Brailer. Brailer drives to the inside. Wing picks it up. Van Lannen drives to her left. Nothing there. Gets it to Wing. Takes it back out to Falco. Falco will try to go inside to Eliason, but that's a turnover for the Lady Wolverines. Plainfield coming right back. Up top. They're swinging it around. The set with the ball. Again, the ECC player of the week. Jumper is good. That'll be Conger for 2. Brailer far side gets it to Falco on the wing. Back down to Brailer. She's trying to kick it out to Eliason. Another turnover. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers here for the Wolverines. Fakes the 3. Kicks it over. They work it down inside, and that'll be 2. Turnaround for Irons.
Irons on the play.
Quick lead here. 1.5 minutes into the game. Plainfield up 4-0. It's kind of how the first game started.
Yes.
Between these two.
And then, they can't make a habit of getting, they can't make it a habit in this game of getting down too far.
They landed with the 3. No good. Plainfield down with the rebound. That's Bissett. Bissett setting up the play. Hands it off to Belial. Gives it to Irons, who drills it back up top. Hands it off to Bissett. Bissett drives, kicks it to Belial. Belial drives baseline, puts up a 2. No good. Wing grabs a rebound for Griswold. And Landon drives to the hoop. Lefty for 2.
Very nice.
Puts Griswold on the board. 4-2 here. 2.5 minutes into the first quarter. Plainfield with a 2-point lead. That's a travel. First turnover by Plainfield.
Chance for Griswold to get right back here. Tie up the game.
Eliason dribbles to her right. Gets it off to Van Lannen. She's looking for a wing down low. Oh, she tried to get it to wing inside. That's another turnover. 3 quick turnovers here for Griswold to start the game. Irons drives to her left. Met by Wing. Kicks it back out. The set up top for 3. No good. Wing with the rebound. Clears it. Gets it to Eliason. Eliason to Van Lannen. Thought about the 3, but hands it off to Eliason. Eliason goes up with it. No good. Kind of a lot of body contact there. I'm surprised it wasn't a foul call. That's a jump ball. It'll go over to Plainfield. Looked like there was a lot of body contact there on that one, Scott.
Yeah, it looked like it was a 2-on-1. He had 2 players from Plainfield. They were roughing up Eliason under the hoop. So it was a jump ball anyway, either way. And Plainfield comes up with it. 4:38 to go. They lead it 4-2.
Oh, Brailer almost had a pick there, or I should say Matheson, who just checked in. Oh, and that's going to roll around and down for Hart.
He got the roll on that.
Eliason dribbles to her right, gets it off to Falco. Falco to wing at the foul line. She drives, gets it picked, but
a lot of
right
contact
back
there too.
Falco for 3, no good. And they'll let it drop out of bounds, and it'll go over to Plainfield.
There's a lot of contact on that drive to the hoop by Wing up there, and I'm surprised nothing was called. So looks like they're going to let him play a little bit here.
Irons drives to her left, kicks it to Bissett. Bissett resets, looking up top. Inside, kicks it back out. Belial drives baseline, shot short. Offensive rebound, put back, no good. But it looks like we'll have Conger going to the line for 2. That's a foul on Abby Wing, her first, team's first.
That's what they have to avoid, is getting Abby into trouble.
And we're doing a mass break here at 3:36, 6-2, Plainfield with a 4-point lead.
Well, back over at the back at Griswold High School, the boys trail at 27-21, less than 4 to go in that contest.
Misses the free throw. Tyler Green was at the line, missed a free throw.
They're going to have to press now. Like, almost stolen away there. It's stolen.
Oh, and they score a bucket there to make it a 2-point game.
They get the foul too? They did.
Looks like he got fouled too. So the hoop and the harm there in the boys game. We're watching the video feed.
All right, coming out of the mass break here. Plainfield leads at 6-2, 3:36 to go first quarter.
All right. Conger at the line, shooting 2. First shot is good. That'll be a substitution here for Plainfield. Hart will take a seat. Number 5. I do not have her on the roster.
Ooh, that's bad.
Second free throw, no good. A scramble for the ball. Matheson gets it off.
Diving play.
Falco. Oh, Plainfield takes it back. That's the 4th turnover already for Griswold. Matheson went to the floor, was able to get it to Falco, but then lost the handle.
Good tough play by Matheson diving for the ball. I like to see that hustle. She's the one we'll never question hustle on.
Irons puts it up for 2, no good. Matheson down with the rebound, battle with Irons, and that'll be a jump ball, but the ball goes back to Griswold.
So even 2 minutes left in the boys' game. It's a 6-point lead. Evan Merchant just got called for a charge, so that's tough on a play outside the 3-point arc too.
Sam Matheson puts one up from the baseline, no good. Plainfield down with the rebound. Bissett gets it over half court. Hands it off to Irons. Irons drives inside, kicks it back out to Bissett. Bissett foul at the foul line, gets fouled by Eliason. That'll be her first, team second, and it'll be 2 shots for Bissett. Gonna have some substitutions here for Griswold. Looks like Brailer's coming back in, along with Giroux.
You have for set. You have for.
So her second free throw is good. She made 2, so the score is now 9-2, and they steal the ball on the inbounds. Irons shot no good. Eliason comes back with it. Gets it inside to Matheson. She goes up with it.
Travel.
And that's
Nope.
a foul on the floor. Going to call a bump on number 5, who I don't have on my roster. I don't know if you do.
I do not. I just put down 5, so.
Sorry about that, folks.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Sometimes they don't give us accurate rosters.
A lot of times they don't give us accurate rosters.
Van Lannen fakes the 3 on the inbound. Gets it off to Eliason. She drives left, bounces it back to Matheson, who drives into the paint, kicks it back out to Van Lannen, who, I think she went to get that to Giroux. Errant pass, but Eliason picks it up. Van Lannen's going to shoot for 3 from the other side. She misses it. Giroux tracks it down. Eliason for 3, no good. Matheson with the offensive rebound. She'll put it up, no good. Gets her own rebound, no good. Plainfield finally comes down with it. The Irons will bring it back the other way. A lot of good looks there for the Griswold in that trip, but nothing fell. That's a kick. That'll be a kick ball. Stay with Plainfield. 1:41 to go, 9-2. Plainfield up by 7. Bissett will inbound. Gets it to Irons. Hart with the ball. Bissett drives to her right. Matheson bodies her up. She misses the shot. But then there'll be a foul on the floor. That's on Eliason. That's her second. Team's third. Substitutions here. Falco back in the game. Wing will take a seat. Belial coming in for Irons on the Plainfield side.
Kick.
Try to get the ball in. It's a kick. It'll stay Plainfield basketball. Belial's going to inbound here for Plainfield. Bissett's going to take that 3. Misses it. Battle for the rebound. Hart has it. Kicks it back out. Drive. And it's a blocking foul on Matheson. That's her first, team's 4th. And that's going to be 2 shots here for Conger. She's 1 for 2 from the line. First shot's good. Makes it 10-2 here with 1:15 to go. Plainfield up by 8. Second shot is also good. 11-2, 9-point lead for Plainfield. Giroux bounces it down into Falco. Falco gets it to Matheson. She travels. It's another turnover. That's 5, I think. Plainfield inbounds. 1 minute left to go here in the first quarter. 11-2, Plainfield leads by 9. That's
double
dribble. That's a turnover for Plainfield. Their second. Falco inbounds to Van Lannen. 50 seconds here to go. Screen and roll, and Hart picked it off. She's going the other way, goes in for the layup, no good. Van Lannen, had the ball tipped away on the rebound. That's a jump ball. It'll stay with Plainfield. The boys are down by 4 with 42.2 to go. 31-27.
Lots of mental errors here in the last 2-3 minutes of that game.
For the boys' game.
For the boys. Griswold boys have made a lot of mental errors in the last couple minutes sitting here watching. Yeah.
Bissett drives to her left. It's in the paint, kicks it down.
Wide open.
To number 5, who scores. Sorry, we don't have her name, folks.
We'll get it at halftime.
Giroux's going to take a jumper. No good. Plainfield down with the rebound.
We've got to
Does
find
that
out.
push it? So take a deep three and hits it.
Wow.
Wow. 16-2. Plainfield up by 14. Atlanta driving, takes a left-handed shot, no good. Irons down with the rebound. And that'll do it for the first quarter. Plainfield up by 14, 16-2. So combined tonight in the first quarter between the boys and the girls, they scored 3 points.
That's not a good recipe for victory, Kevin. And right now the girls are looking at a pretty high uphill climb, but we've seen them come back before. We've seen them do it, so they can do it. And right now the boys they're trailing by 4, and there's 45 seconds to go, and Wyndham's at the line.
31-27. The boys are trailing 41.3 to go in that game. After the first quarter here in Plainfield, it's 16-2. Plainfield. Bit of a surprise. So, the first game was played so evenly. Did not anticipate this.
No.
Griswold not getting a lot of shots off, and they had 6 turnovers, I think, Scott, in the first quarter.
They had 7 turnovers.
7.
They had 7 turnovers in the first quarter. So that's again not a good recipe for success. If you're trying to beat a team that you're evenly matched with, or maybe not as just a little bit below their level, you have to do everything right to win the game. And so far for the girls, it's been a little bit tough. But Coach Badcock, he knows what to do to get them motivated, and he'll make some adjustments. And we'll see what they can do here in the second quarter. This is an important quarter for the girls here. They close that gap a little bit.
Yeah, if they can get it under 10 and then keep chipping away at it. That was always the philosophy in any basketball game. You try to get it under double digits and then under 5, and then you get a shot.
Right. And the bad thing is you see it a lot especially in the NCAA tournament, when you get down by a lot and you make a run and you come back, that takes a lot of energy out of your team. And it takes a lot of energy out of both teams, because you're taking the wind out of the sails of the team that's winning, but you're also taking a lot of energy for that team to make a comeback.
I think there's some discrepancy in the scorebooks, maybe. They're having a conversation. The referees are at the scorer's table.
Yes.
And they just had a conversation with the Plainfield coach. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I have 16 for them and 2 for Griswold.
I have the same.
So,
meanwhile, it looks like it's the end of the road for the Griswold boys team. They trail by 5, and Wyndham will have the ball. And it looks like they might have called it no, they did not. I thought maybe they called an intentional foul, or what are they?
Flagrant
1, yeah, but they did not call that. So I think they had a discussion about it, but yeah, this is it's not looking good. Anything's possible. I saw Reggie Miller drove a dagger through my heart.
The Knicks.
With the Knicks.
Scored 9 points in 51 seconds.
Yeah, well, it can be done.
I was watching that game, and I was cheering that all the way.
Stop.
As a Celtics fan.
Oh, I don't know what we're doing here.
That Indiana team was pretty good back in the day. They just couldn't get over the hump because it was either the Pistons or the Bulls in their way. They had the Duncan Dutchman, Rick Smits, Reggie Miller.
Yeah, we had the Bulls on our way for many, many, many years. So
yep,
it cost Jordan and Pippen and crew cost my boys, Patrick Ewing, cost him a ring.
Well, and then
several rings.
Then he went 2 years in a row to the finals to play the Rockets, who are my favorite team in the Western Conference.
We went 1 year.
I thought the Rockets faced the Knicks
94.
Twice.
Second year
because the Rockets won 94-95.
The Rockets played the second year the Rockets won. They played the Magic.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
that was
the year that
right.
The Magic beat the Bulls when Michael came back and wore 45.
Right.
Looks like there's a discrepancy on the roster, possibly, because they have a scorebook now. It looks like they're holding out.
Was it number 5? Maybe is the girl we don't have?
Maybe. Turnover
for the boys, and
That's it.
Looks like it's going to be it. Yeah, they're just going to run out the clock here.
Well, there was a foul.
Oh, foul.
Yep, that's it.
The boys are down by 5, 32-27. Lyman's
4 seconds to go.
Lyman's going to go to the foul line with 4 seconds to go here. We're thinking it might be a roster issue, Mike. That there's a player not in the book. Like we don't have number 5 from the last game in our book, so we're wondering maybe if that's what the issue is. All right, here we go. Griswold will start the second quarter with the ball. Eliason up top. Gets it to Falco, far wing. Hands it back off to Eliason. She goes to her left. Up for 2.
There we go.
Haley's on the board. They're going to use that press that they used in the first game.
Yes, it
They
worked
hadn't
very
been
well.
using yet. That 2-2-1 3/4 court press that worked so well for Griswold in multiple games this year.
Yeah, their defense has been good when they're in this press. Their defense has been very strong. So it's going to take a little bit of effort for them to take care of it now.
Well, scramble for the ball on the floor. Eliason and Irons. Brayler all going down for the ball, and it'll be Plainfield basketball. Referees missed a nice little elbow that Irons threw there when she was trying to drive by Eliason. 33-30, the boys fall to Wyndham tonight. So their season is over. Eliason knocks it away, but it'll be, they're calling a foul on Eliason. That's her
3 fouls already for Eliason.
Team's 5th.
That's not good. They need her.
So that's going to bring Giroux in for Eliason. Plainfield inbounds the ball. The set on the far side. Gets it back up top to Belial. Belial down low. Nice pass to Conger, who hits for 2. That gives her 7 on the game. Giroux shoots 3, no good. Plainfield down with the rebound. Nice tip by Wing. Griswold comes up with it. That's going to be a jump ball. The Griswold basketball. Van Lanen over half court. Dribbles to her right. She goes in. Nothing there.
Gets her own
That's
rebound.
actually a travel. You're not supposed to be able to get your own rebound unless it was tipped. If the ball was tipped, you're okay. All right, Belial comes back. To Bissett. Back to Belial. Bissett handing it off to Irons, who drives. Belial will take a 17-footer and nail it.
Dang.
They're not missing right now, Scott.
They're not. They're red hot. 20-4. That leads up to 16 now.
Falco up top. Gets it to Wing. Wing dribbling inside. Turn around. No good.
She's fouled. Oh, 3 seconds.
3-second violation.
It's another turnover. So if ladies are trying to avoid the same fate as the boys tonight, they're going to have to work a little harder, Kevin. It's 20-4, and we're only a minute and 17 seconds into the second quarter.
Yeah, and Coach Babcock takes a timeout. He's got to try to figure something out here. So who did he call 3 seconds on there, Scott? Because the person with the ball can't be called for 3 seconds.
I didn't see who else was in. I was trying to watch. To see if she had a lane to go to the basket, and I saw maybe she might have had a couple openings, but it's easier for me to sit over here and say that, which I'm not the one with a defender on my back. So But I didn't see who was in the lane for 3 seconds.
So if you're just joining us, Plainfield has been dominating in this game. They're not missing much, and the Lady Wolverines are having a tough time even getting shots off, and they've also turned the ball over 8 times already.
It's not
in this game.
It's not good. So listen, we know what they're capable of. And there's a lot of time left. So they're doing the Rocky against Clover Lang theory. They're wearing them down. They're going to come back towards the end.
Second fight.
Second fight. Yeah,
second fight. First fight wasn't good. All right. Coming back out with the press. That's a travel. So they turned him over. That's what that press is designed to do. It's to make the other team rush and panic. All right, 5:30 to go here in the first half. 20-4. Wolverines down by 16. Need to get hot. Giroux in for Eliason. Eliason with 3 fouls already in this half. She'll probably sit the rest of the first half, would be my guess. Wing went to shoot. She had it blocked. Irons gets the loose ball. Another turnover. That's 10 in the first half.
Oh.
Bissett with a deep 3. No good.
Almost at midcourt, half court.
That was Steph Curry range.
It was.
Van Lanen over half court. Hands it off to Falco. Falco drives to her right. Off the glass, no good. Belisle hands it back off to Hart. Hart back to Belisle. Gets it up top to Irons. Bissett will get fouled and scores. Woo. It's all falling right now for Plainfield.
Everything's going.
That's 10. That's on Brailer.
That's her first foul.
Her first, the team's 6, so the Plainfield will be in the bonus. The Panthers will be in the bonus on the next one. And she hits. She gets the hoop and the arm.
She's got 8 points now.
Lyson back in. Coach Babcock realizing the scores. Just got to go with the best players.
And
there's a foul.
Unlike the boys' game, these referees know where their whistles are. It's a complete opposite of the boys' game.
14.
Number 14,
Irons,
first.
So that's her first. Team second. And there's another turnover. The set the other way with the left. It's good. 25-4. 4 minutes to go here in the first half.
Yeah, this is
that's a call on Belisle for the Panthers.
This is quickly spiraling out of control here. 21-point lead with
they're going to take a mass break here. 3:57 to go here in the first half.
Break, yeah.
25-4. Plainfield with a 21-point lead. It's been tough.
Well, we were hoping for a closer game, but we still had a lot of time to go.
Long way to go. Plainfield just doesn't seem to be able to miss right now. And Griswold's having a tough time even getting shots off. If they do get one, if they get a shot, it's one shot, one and done.
Right, and they can't stay that way. They can't shoot that hot the entire game. I mean, they could, but the odds are very unlikely. So, but listen, if Griswold's going to get back in this game, they have to stop the sloppy play. A lot of turnovers.
11.
Stop
right?
The fouls are already up. There are team 6 fouls already. So, we're already looking at Eliason's got 3 fouls. She's already in foul trouble, and we're halfway through the second quarter. So that could be big for them. That's going to have to stop.
This sets the stage for you. 25-4. Plainfield up by 21. 3:57 to go in the first half. On the court for the Wolverines is Falco, Giroux, Eliason, Matheson, and Wing. On the court for Plainfield, Hart, Conger, Irons, Belisle, and Bissett. Ball gets in the wing. She hands it off to Falco. Falco dribbles to her left. Gets it to Giroux for 3. She hits it. Maybe that'll break the dam.
That's a big bucket. So we'll see if we get a stop here. Build on it. Almost.
Belial dribbling up top. Pulls it back out, sets it up, hands it off to Irons. Irons dribbles to her right. She goes in. They missed a shot. Look at that. Giroux with the rebounds. Coming back quickly the other way. She's just going to go all the way, taking it herself for two.
It is.
That's going to be a timeout here for Plainfield.
Yes.
Coach not liking what he sees. Doesn't want them to get on a little run here. So 25-9 out of that timeout. They score quickly in, let's see, what was that? 43 seconds. They scored 5 points.
Yeah.
45 seconds. They scored 5 points. Plainfield coach not liking that, so he calls a timeout. 25-9 here. Griswold down by 16 with 3:12 to go in the first half. Plainfield actually missed a shot that time.
I know it.
Down the court.
That's right.
They had hit like 6 or 7 in a row.
Now they're only shooting like 96% from the field. So that's exactly what we saw there, and that's exactly what they're going to need, the Wolverines, if they're going to come back in this game and make it a game again. You don't have to get it all at once. You can't. There's no such thing as a 15-point shot here. This isn't the Rock and Jock basketball game on MTV. So we got to just take our time and chip away.
Griswold in that 2-2-1 press. They didn't steal the ball. Giroux down to Falco. Puts up a shot. No good. But she'll get 2. 11 on the foul. So that's Bissett. That's her first. Team's 4th. And he gets some substitutions here for Griswold and Plainfield. She misses the first. So in for Griswold is Brailer for wing. In for Plainfield is number 5 for Hart. Falco misses the second one. Matheson runs it down,
nice.
Though.
Good hustle.
Eliason's going to take a 3. Hits it.
It leads down to 13 now. It's like we were talking about. Chip away.
8-0 run here for the Wolverines in the last minute 17.
Put some pressure on them.
Irons up top. Bissett, that was a travel. They missed it. 5 takes the shot, hits it. He has 4 on the night. Stops the bleeding for Plainfield. Giroux into Matheson, back out to Giroux. Back into Matheson. Irons the jump ball, so that's going to go over to Plainfield.
I have to say that the jump ball sometimes it irritates me because that was a lot of hard work by Matheson there. All that girl did was put her hand out and hold on to the ball, and they get the ball. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't like it. It doesn't matter. Just saying. I'm just venting a little bit here because that's like the 3rd time that's happened.
Griswold almost turns it over again in that press. Lissette's going to drive to her right, put it up off the glass, no good. Matheson comes down with it for Griswold. Back the other way. Eliason gets it to Van Lanen. Oh, fumbles the ball, but she out of bounds over to Plainfield. That's another turnover. Griswold sticking with that 2-2-1 press. Bissett gets it over half court to Irons. Down low, inside. Turnaround.
See, now, why wasn't there no hell ball on that?
Another turnover for Plainfield. Eliason coming back the other way. Giroux back out to Brailer. Turns off the glass, no good. Irons coming back with it the other way for Plainfield. Kicks it back out to Bissett.
Turnover.
Another turnover there for Plainfield. Van Lanen coming back the other way. She puts it off the glass, no good. Plainfield down with the rebound. Bissett coming back the other way. 45 seconds here to go in the first half. 27-12. Plainfield up by 15.
The bomb.
The three for Bissett, no good. Matheson down with the rebound, gets it to Eliason. 30 seconds to go. Brayler drives to the middle and gets fouled on the
You
shot.
got to do. I don't think that's what coach was looking for. If you could hear in the background, he screamed out, "Hold it," because we are in the last 30 seconds of the half.
I don't have 24 on my roster either.
I know. It's not a surprise.
All right, Brayler's going to have 2 here. See if she can cut into this lead. First one's no good. Mandy's second one, no good. Drew with the rebound. Van Lannon drives baseline, puts it up. She gets fouled.
Almost dropped it. Number 5.
Number 5. Again, we don't have a name on her. That's her second,
second foul.
That's the team's 5th. 6th, actually. Should be 6. I don't know if they changed it yet. Lindsay's first shot, no good. Struggling at the line. They're 0 for 5.
I feel this one's going in.
And it does. See, I jinxed it the other way. All right. 15 seconds to go here in the first half. 27-13. Wolverines trail by 14. Lyle gets it over half court. 5 seconds to go. She stops.
Yes.
Giroux's all over her. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Giroux. And that'll be 1-1.
Come on. You got to be kidding me. Listen, I know that referee is a hard job, but that's terrible. With 1.9 seconds, you're going to call that? I mean, a foul is a foul no matter when it is, but I mean, come on.
Spite and
hang on.
Dijon?
I don't know.
Lyle shot is good.
Denom. Denomme.
Denom is a phenom. Second shot, no good. And Plainfield, and a scramble for the ball, but doesn't matter. The buzzer goes off. And at halftime, it's 28 Plainfield, 13 Griswold. Griswold down by 15 here at the halftime, but they were down by 14 at the end of the first quarter. So almost played them even there. So we're getting an explanation of what was happening at the end of the first quarter. In terms of the scorebook, we were right. It was on the Griswold side. Giroux was not in the book.
The girl that's doing the book didn't originally put the names in the book, so they couldn't tell who didn't put the name. Because of COVID, you can't have another person at the table.
Right.
So killing the Plainfield coach wanted us to follow that. We decided the book was filled out prior to her even getting it. Yeah.
So the girl who's keeping, who's the official scorer, wasn't here when the names were put in the book. So she couldn't confirm or deny whether or not 20 was in the book. So the referee said, hey, listen, we don't know, and she doesn't know, so we can't really call a technical here. That's what the Plainfield coach was asking for. But Giroux wasn't in the book originally for Griswold, but now she is, and everything's good, and it's good that she was because she had 5 points in the first half.
Okay. Was it like someone they snuck it in? It wasn't nothing sneaky. Got it. All right. Nice job.
Yeah. All right.
All right. Nice job.
So we got an explanation there for what happened at the end of the first quarter. But at the end of the first half, Griswold's down by 15.
So here we go. I'm going to say something before we get on this. I'm going to say something about that. So did you explain it, Kev? Did you explain what was going on? So basically, if you didn't hear, the Plainfield coach asked the referees to call a technical because they didn't have number 20 in their books. The books were filled out prior to Griswold taking the court, not by a Griswold player. It was number 20 was in the middle, which is Drew, was in the middle of the scorebook. So it wasn't like she was added at the bottom of the scorebook last second. So they were trying to pull a fast one. But it was a mix up in the score thing, and we couldn't. The Griswold girls weren't at fault. There wasn't anything malicious about it. But the Plainfield coach wanted it. Now listen.
So what the referees just said was that the person who's even the official scorer for the game for Plainfield wasn't even here when the names were entered into the book.
Correct.
So there was what they would call a lack of a chain of evidence.
Yes. There's not enough objective quality evidence. So listen.
For the referees to really make a decision there and call it, because if it is the case where you have a player on the court that isn't in the book, it's a technical foul.
Correct.
A team technical, which then you would.
There was no name. The number was there, but there was no name.
The number was there, no name. So.
Okay, so here's what I'll say about that. As a coach, I'm all about gamesmanship. I'm all about being a gamesman, right? Like in lacrosse, we do stick checks. In football, they do cup checks or whatever, just to gain a little bit of a competitive advantage.
Mouthpiece checks.
Here's where I have a problem with this, Kevin. If you look up at the scoreboard, they're up by 15. At that point, they were up by 20 points. That I have a problem with that. Listen, I have a problem with coach trying to get a technical. If you think that's wrong, say something to him later on at the half. Hey, I'm not sure of this, but don't stop the game when you're up by 21 points and ask for a technical foul. Even if you're down by 21 points, it still looks bad. That's just a bad look in my opinion as a coach. That's just a bad look. Anyway, let's get back to the game. 28-13 at the half here. Plainfield leads Griswold. Passette leading all scorers. She's got 10 points. Belial has 2. Irons with 2. Conger has 8. Hart has 2. Number 4 has 4 points. Or number 5 has 4 points. And number 24 has 2 points. I don't have a name here, so I want a technical foul on the Plainfield coach for giving us the wrong roster. So over on the Griswold side, you have Eliason with 5. You have Van Lannen with 3, and Giroux with 5. So Giroux and Eliason both with 5. Matheson with 4 rebounds to lead the Lady Wolverines. But they got some work to do in the second half. There's no doubt about it. They can do it. I've seen them come back from big deficits before. It was 21-0 in Wyndham before Mike and I even sat down and our butts went numb for the first time. So who knows what can happen? Who knows what will happen? But as long as they come out and play hard, the coach really can't ask for anything more than that.
Well, all you can hope for in this third quarter, again, the principle is it's kind of in fives, right? You try to get it down. It's 15 now. You try to get it under double digits for the fourth quarter and then try to make a run in the fourth quarter to give yourself a chance. But, man, it's the boys struggled in the first game. In their game tonight, they only had 6 points at halftime. So at least the girls outscored the boys. And then the boys wound up losing. What was the final there? 33-30 tonight. So, that was a tough game for them as well. Points at a premium here tonight for the Wolverines teams. And the boys went down tonight. And that means that Wyndham will go on to face the number 1 seed, Woodstock Academy, in the North Division of the ECC for the boys. So, again, if you're not aware, if you're just joining us, the ECC this year, because of the pandemic, they did a North-South division. So, Griswold is in the North Division. So, the boys played Wyndham tonight. They lost 33-30. The girls are playing Plainfield here tonight, and they're down 28-13 at halftime. In the situation when you're doing the North and the South, you basically seed them 1 through 9. There was a play-in game for each one, and then each of those games plays the number 1 seed. And on the girls' side of the bracket, so we're doing the girls' game right now, Killingly's the number 1 seed, Putnam's the number 2, Wyndham's the number 3, Plainfield's the number 4, Griswold number 5, Woodstock Academy number 6, Wheeler 7, and Lyman 8. So girls are going to definitely need a big comeback tonight. They've done it before, Mike. They've done it before against Woodstock Academy. They were down by 13 and came back to win in the second half. Sam Falco went off in that game and wound up having 20 points in the second half. So they're going to need something like that again tonight. They're going to have a big comeback.
How many years have you been with us?
I've done basketball since we did it. So 6, 5. Okay.
So, you know that when Griswold and Plainfield get together, it doesn't matter. It usually always comes out down to the buzzer, whether it's football, baseball, softball, basketball. It usually turns out to be a good contest. It looks lopsided right now, but you can't count either one of these teams out, ever.
No, like Mike's saying, if you can't hear him off microphone, what he's saying is that normally boys, girls, any sport, doesn't matter, Plainfield, Griswold, the rivalry is always there, and it always seems to come down to 1 or 2 plays in the end. So that would be a blessing here tonight because the girls are definitely facing an uphill battle.
Look what happened to the last girls' game. Came right down to the wire.
Which it did. So the last 10 times these two played, it was 35-33. Plainfield won by 2, but the game was close pretty much the whole way.
Right.
All right, here we go. We're going to start the second half here in just about 7 seconds. And the possession is to Griswold, so they can start off hot here in the second half, see if they can get on a roll and make this a game. Falco inbounds it to Eliason. Wing sets the screen. Eliason hands it off to Van Lanen, kicks it up the wing. Falco near side. Oh, he's tried to get it inside, tipped back out, but right back to Falco. Eliason drops it off for Brailer. Brailer's going to drive, puts it up. No good. Off the back iron. Falco gets the rebound for 2.
Good start here for the Lady Wolverines.
They're in their press here.
Ooh. A nice move there.
Nice move by Belial.
Belial, yeah. She dipped the shoulder and went around.
Bissett takes a 3. Misses. Ball on the ground. Irons beats Eliason to it. Irons gets her own rebound off the shot. Belial will drive, puts it up. Good. Can't give him 3 shots.
Nope. Got a rebound eventually.
Stops on defense, score on offense. That'll be a timeout here for Griswold. Quickly, Coach Babcock wants to talk it over. We're just over a minute 1 here into the third quarter, 30-15. Griswold down by 15.
No, they got to clean up on the defensive glass there. They cannot let them have opportunity after opportunity after opportunity. But then that's going to lead eventually to points. Eventually, it's like giving a quarterback time in the pocket. Eventually, he's going to find somebody. No matter how good your secondary is, eventually he's going to find somebody open. It's like eventually, if you let him get rebound after rebound, someone's going to score.
All right, here we go. Griswold comes back in after the timeout with the ball. Falco inbounds to Eliason. Eliason drives left. She'll pull up for a 16-footer. No good. Belial coming back the other way. Eliason tipped it away, but unfortunately right back into Plainfield's hands. Bissett drives to her left.
Good
Wing
move.
slides over.
Good slide.
That's going to be a foul on Brailer. That's her second. The team's first here in the second half. Plainfield will take it out under their own basket. Inbound to Belial. Back to Bissett. Tried to get it inside. Tipped away by Wing. Eliason picks it up. Van Lanen tried to get it inside the wing. Turns around off the glass for 2 in the hoop.
Nice.
In the hard.
Listen, it looks like a floater. It looks like a floating jump shot in the scorebook. That was not the prettiest shot she's taken. That's for sure. But it all counts as 2 points at the end of the day.
They don't ask how, they ask how many.
That's correct. Hopefully convert this one. Cut into that lead here. It's down to 13.
Wing
down to 12.
hits it. This is the closest they've been since the first quarter.
That's true. Almost stolen away again here. He's got her trapped on the
They got her
sideline.
trapped on the sideline.
It's a jump ball.
Jump
it's gonna
ball.
Go to
It's going
Griswold.
to be Plainfield basketball.
I thought it
Yeah,
looked
Griswold
like the
started
arrow.
with it
Yeah,
this quarter.
that's true.
They get it inbound. Then landing on Irons. Irons gets by on the right-hand side. Tried to kick it up, but then picked off by Eliason. Coming back the other way. Brailer in the middle. Off the glass. She'll get a foul. That was foul on Conger.
That's her second.
Her second. So 2 quick ones for her here in the second half. Brailer at the line. She's 0 for 2 at the line. Hits it. This one, 10-point game. She hits it.
All right. Got ourselves a ball game, Kevin. 10 points.
7-2 run here to start the third. Gets them within 10, 30-20. 5:50 to go in the third.
It's a 3-quarter press again.
Plainfield gets it over half court. The set far side wing. Oh, loses the handle. Eliason all over her. Oh, Falco tips it, but right to Belial. Plainfield calls a timeout. That's their second timeout. 5:29 here to go, 30-20. Wolverines have pulled within 10. Yeah, you heard that right. They pulled within 10. They were down by 15 at halftime.
They were down 21 at the end of the first quarter. It was 21-5. Or sorry, it was
16-2 at the end of the first.
21-5 or so. Yeah, something like that. They were down big. They were down by 20.
They were down 26-5 in the second.
Yeah, that's right. It was down. They were down 21.
Yeah.
And it wasn't going well. But like we said, you work hard and you keep doing the things that made you get to where you are. It made you a number 5 seed here by playing good defense and taking smart shots and making good passes, and just being tenacious like we know that the Lady Wolverines can be. That's exactly what they're doing right now, and Plainfield's feeling a little bit of the pressure right now, Kevin.
I think the big difference that I've seen is they're going inside.
They are. They're going down low.
They try to go down low.
Yes, bounce passes down low.
And they've gotten a 3-point play the old-fashioned way with Wing, and then Brailer missed her shot, but then hit 2 free throws. So
yes.
All right, Plainfield's going to inbound. Belial will inbound to Hart. Hands it back off to Belial.
You gotta guard the set. You gotta stay on her because they're trying to go to her as they get right to her.
Eliason has her.
She's playing with 3 fouls right now too, which seems more manageable here.
Oh, nice block by Wing, but unfortunately right into the Plainfield player's hands. Irons misses the shot. Bissett has the rebound. She misses. Scramble for it. Eliason comes up with it off the floor. She'll bring it back over half court. Set it up for Griswold. Wing with the screen. Falco with the 3. Misses it. Rebound to Brailer. Brailer kicks it out to Van Lanen. Tried to drive. Got a tip, but she gets it back out to Eliason. Oh, I think she was trying to pass at the wing, but it was a little bit errant. So that's a turnover there for Griswold.
First turnover of the third quarter.
All right, Bissett off to Irons. Griswold in their press. Oh, nice anticipation by Brailer. Brailer's going to get an easy bucket off of this. Oh, she missed it. Falco misses the putback. And there's a jump ball, but it'll stay Griswold basketball.
Those are the kind of plays you have to.
You got to have those off the turnovers. All right, Van Lannen's going to take it out under the Griswold bucket. She gets it all the way out to Eliason up top. Wing sets the screen. Falco's going to take the three. She hits it off the glass.
Hits the glass.
Didn't call it, but it counts. 30-23, the 7-point game.
Rode
the battle for the
That
rebound.
rode
Missed
the rim
shot
for a while.
by number 5. Kicks it back out to Belial. Belial's going to take the shot, the short jumper. Brayler comes down with the tip rebound. Eliason
Here come the Wolverines.
tipped away by Bissett. Coach Babcock looking for a reach there on the tip ball.
He's got a case, but the ref has his final say.
I don't know what's. Oh, mass break. That's what we're doing. I'm like, what's the buzzer?
I'll take a mass break.
All right. So 30-23, 3:42 to go. All right. It was 28-13 at halftime. So Griswold on a 10-2 run here and making it interesting. We got ourselves a game here, Scott. And Griswold's going to have the ball here if they can get another bucket.
Very interesting, Kevin. They're again, can't say it enough. Smart defense, and you can't waste possessions. You know, before they were early in the second or earlier in the first half, they were wasting possessions, coming down the court, taking bad shots, making bad decisions with the ball. But now they're playing tighter defense. They're locking down. I don't think Bissett has even taken a shot here in the second half. We're halfway through the third quarter, so that's who they have to stop. You know, they got to let someone else beat you, but don't let her beat you because she's going to if you allow it.
All right. Last break's over, 30-23, 3:42. If you're just joining us, Griswold on a 10-2 run here in the third quarter to cut the lead from 15 to 7. They're without Bella Rubino tonight, who's on vacation with her family, and Kaylee Gagnon, who decided to leave the team after senior night. Eliason up top with the ball. Van Lannen here in the near side to Brayler. Brayler's going to drive. Stopped her momentum, and Falco almost lost the ball out of bounds. Brayler's going to drive again. That's going to be a foul on number 5. Should have been a foul the first time.
Yeah,
she's bumping her the whole time when she's driving. I think that's 3 on number 5.
Number 5 has 3 fouls.
3 team fouls too on Plainfield here. Falco takes it out. Lindsay Van Lannen for 3. No good. A little strong. Falco with the rebound.
How that not a
gets
foul?
A block. I guess it's a block on 5.
Oh, boy. They're going to call that ticky-tack down here, and then she gets hammered.
Eliason hustling, getting on the floor. Van Lannen and Conger for Plainfield. It's going to stay Plainfield basketball. Possession there is going to go
back to Griswold.
It's Plainfield's ball.
It is a Plainfield ball.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah. Okay, that's what I say. I think we're all confused.
I wasn't. I knew it was.
We all knew. I think
the
referee was confused. The one ref on the other side of the far side was confused.
Good try by Griswold, though. Just hey, I'll just stand here until he hands me the ball. Irons hands it off to Bissett. Dribbles up top. Giroux into the game for Griswold.
Nice. Another block by Wing.
Another block by Wing. Another block by Brayler. Eliason back with the ball. Brayler has it down low. Kicks it out to Giroux. Giroux takes the shot. That's a little short. Tries to follow it. Wing gets the loose ball. Eliason will take the 3.
Oh.
Misses it. Weak side Van Lannen gets fouled by Irons on the rebound. That's 2 on Irons, 4 team fouls. So Van Lannen.
2.5 to go here in the third quarter, and the Lady Wolverines are putting the pressure on the Lady Panthers.
Van Lannen with 2 shots here. She hits these. It's a 2-possession game, potentially. She misses the first one. A little strong on that one. Matheson's going to come in for Brayler. Second shot is good.
Got to get those charity stripe points whenever you can get them.
30-24 2:25 here to go in the third quarter. Wolverines trail by 6. Irons coming the other way. Wing cuts her off. Dribbles it back out.
Another good coverage there by the Wolverines.
Belial hands it off to Irons. Irons dribbling the other way. Hands it up to Bissett. Bissett will take a deep 3. Misses. Long rebound comes down to Plainfield. Oh, and Giroux steals the ball away. Giroux coming the other way. Oh, and she gets fouled by Belial. Belial's second. Team's 5th. They're putting a lot of pressure on Plainfield right now. And it's showing.
A bucket right here would be very, very big.
Matheson gets it over to Van Lanen far side, who takes the 3. She misses it. Giroux with the weak side rebound. Tipped out of bounds by Plainfield. It'll stay Griswold basketball. Minute 50 here to go in the third, 30-24. Griswold has outscored Plainfield 11-2 here in the third quarter to cut the lead from 15-6. That's a travel.
Yeah.
We both saw it.
We did. I was hoping the ref didn't see it. But he did, nonetheless. No. So one lost their,
that was a tough one. That was a tough one. Conger scores for 2.
Player. Got to get back quicker.
So Plainfield's only second bucket here.
Oh,
that was a bad pass.
Not a good pass.
Bad pass. Can't get sloppy here.
You'll undo all that hard
Lyle
work.
for 3. Misses. Irons runs it down. Kicks back out. Bissett cut off by Eliason. She'll take a 3. No good. Wing with it. Down with it. Gets it up to Van Lanen. Van Lanen coming to the left side.
Minute to go.
Kicks it back out to Eliason. Eliason set up for the 3. Doesn't take it. Giroux will take it long, 2. And hits it.
It's her first points of the second half. Her foot was on the line.
Her foot was definitely on the line. Oh,
a turnover.
Turnover by Plainfield. Brayler's going to come in for wing. 40.8 seconds to go, 32-26. Wolverines have done an excellent job chipping away at this lead.
Was once a 21-point lead down to 6.
26-5 at one point. So they've outscored them 21-6 since then. See if Coach Babcock's going to work for the last one or just go. Eliason says, I'm going to take a 3. And in and out. In and out. 30 seconds to go here in the third, 32-26. Wolverines trail by 6. The set trapped. She gets it inside, down low. Oh, tough one. 24, that's 2 for her. 34-26. 10 to go here in the third. Giroux's going to take a 2. Gets it blocked by Bissett. Bissett coming back the other way. She chucks it up. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Wolverines trail by 8, 34-26, but they trail by 15 at halftime. They cut it in half, Scott. Can they get all the way there in the fourth quarter?
Well, we're going to have to see it. I mean, I hate to see them when they get a little bit sloppy like that. They undo all the hard work that they put in trying to cut down that lead. But listen, 34-26 is a very, very, very manageable score going into the fourth quarter with 8 minutes to play. And we saw what they did there in the third. Let's just hope they didn't expend way too much energy doing what they did. But you look over at the sidelines right now, you see the body language of the Griswold girls is a lot better than what they have over there at Plainfield. You know, you see a lot of gasping. Maybe, when you're tired, stress makes it worse, right? So all the pressure right now is on Plainfield. They got the lead. They're playing with house money. They're the home team, but they had a big lead. They got to hang on to that lead. The pressure is on them. So whether the Griswold Wolverines can cut into that lead some more here and make it a very close game like we saw last time we covered this game still remains to be seen. I think that's going to come down to the last shot or two.
All right. Griswold is going to start the fourth quarter with the ball. So that's another advantage that they might have as they start off here. But they made it a game, Scott. Let's hope they can continue the momentum. If the trend keeps going this way, Plainfield scored 16 in the first, 12 in the second, and only 6 in the third.
Right. Drew leads Griswold with 7 points. Falco has 6. Van Lannen with 4. Wings got 4. Brailer with 2. And Eliason with 5.
Van Lannen up top. Tried to go inside. That's a calling a legal screen on Wing.
Yep.
So that's her second, team second. Bissett has the ball. Griswold in there, 2-2-1 press. Giroux almost picked it off. Oh, Van Lannen tried to go for it, but that's going to be a foul. Going to be a foul.
Close. That's close.
It was close, but that definitely, she had it with the body.
That's Lynn's first, so.
Lindsay's first, team's third.
Very, very close to being a backcourt violation, too. Which is going to be one or the other.
Bissett dribbling to her left.
Oh, no. Yeah, I saw that happen right away. She went down and she made the ow noise as soon as it happened.
She said, ooh. Sam Falco down on the ground.
She's holding
down
her
on the
knees,
floor.
So.
Don't know if she knocked knees with somebody or if she twisted it, but she went down, like Scott said, right away, and we heard her go, ooh, and grab her knee immediately. I don't know what the call was there. Oh, okay, so that was a foul on Hart that they just called. That was on Plainfield because that's the 16th foul.
Okay.
So the ball goes back over to Griswold. Trainers are looking at Falco's left knee, kind of doing the knee stability test, pressing in the different areas where your cartilage and your ligaments are. Now they're trying to flex it up and down.
That might have been one of those cases where it might have been a twist or like a little hyperextension. So at a minimum, there you go.
All right, looks like Falco's okay.
She's walking
gingerly on her left leg. I've done my left knee twice.
Yeah,
I know how that feels. So she'll have to have a injury substitution here.
That's 6 points. She's leading the game with 6 points and a couple of rebounds. So she's got they're going to miss her. She's going to hopefully come back. She's being looked at by the trainer. So
Elias comes back in. Poor Falco.
So mom and dad, if you're watching, she's fine.
She's standing up on
standing
the far
up over
side,
there, putting all of her weight on it.
Behind the bench. And Landon gets it down into Brailer. Brailer dribbles it off her foot.
Oh boy. You can't have those two possessions now, Kevin, that they wasted down here with one was a foul off ball and then now an unforced error.
Irons gets it over half court for Plainfield. Hands it off to Bissett. Set inside. Back out to Bissett.
3 seconds.
3 seconds.
On number 5. He called it on number 5.
It's a turnover.
That is a turnover. I was watching. I was counting. I was like, they called that earlier. So
and most referees will give you 3 as long as you're going out.
Yes, she was standing in there. She was setting up.
But if you're planting in there, not going anywhere, missed shot by Brailer, that's going to be a push on Brailer.
That's her third.
Yeah, that's her third. Team's fourth.
You know, those are another wasted possession. Those are every single possession from here on out. It's very, very critical. You know, every possession is important, but when you're losing by 8 and it's an elimination game, you have to make every single one count. Get a good shot. If you don't make it, okay, but you set something up. You set up for the next time. But right now, they're looking very sloppy on the offensive end.
Set on the drive to the right-hand side, no good. Eliason comes down with the tip off the rebound.
It's 4.
Gets it all the way. Oh, Brayler. It was going to Van Landen, but Brayler kind of intercepted it.
Wow.
Oh, they're calling it white
Yeah,
ball
it was.
here.
I saw that from over here. Let's go to the video review.
Let's go to the videotape. All right, here we go. Warner Wolf.
Of Imus fame.
Oh,
Yes!
Van Landen picks it. She's got Bassett behind her. But lefty's no good. Eliason comes down with a rebound and goes out of bounds off Plainfield, so it'll be Griswold basketball. 6:02 to go here, 34-26. No one wants to score here in the fourth.
This could be this could be
Brayler, gets it
blocked from
smacked.
behind.
Irons comes back the other way for Plainfield. Irons the foul line, number 5. Hands it off to Bassett. Bassett off to Irons. Van Landen D'ing her up. That was a travel.
No.
Bassett, a deep 3, no good. Wing. Wing. What are they calling here?
Jump ball, of course.
No, 24, a foul
All right.
on Plainfield. That's 1-on-1.
Well, one referee went like this. He put signal for the jump, and the other referee said no.
So Wing's going to go to the line here.
And she's going to shoot.
This is what they need. Now they need to keep taking the ball at him and taking the ball at him so they can get to the foul line, because the best thing that can have happen is you're
Stop
scoring and the clock's not running.
That's facts. So Abby, go to the line and shoot 2.
Ronnie Matheson came in a 1-on-1.
1-and-1.
For Brayler.
Ugh.
She misses it. Rebound.
Another foul.
By Giroux. Giroux's played a very good game tonight.
The mystery player off the bench, right?
That was the same person, 24. And they're going to
timeout. 30-second
Plainfield
timeout.
is going to take is it Plainfield? Yep, Plainfield took a timeout. So that's their third. They have 2 left. Oh, I just put it on the Griswold. Should have put it on the Plainfield. Each team had taken 2 timeouts.
So we're 2.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here, and the score has not changed. Seems like nobody wants it. We're gonna have another 4-1 quarter here.
Maybe. Maybe.
Well, that would not work out for Griswold if that was the case. Even if they were on the high end of that score, Griswold needs to score some baskets. They got to stop wasting possessions. Get better shots. When you have wide open shots, we got to put those down.
All right, here we go. Wing's going to be Giroux, I should say, is going to be at the line. Wing missed her only free throw attempt in that 1-on-1 situation. Now Giroux gets a 1-on-1 opportunity. No, I'm sorry, she has 2 because she was shooting there. She misses the first. Hits the second. So
breaks the ice here.
Leads down to 7. 34-27, 5:30 to go here in the game. Hart has it in the center of the court, hands it back off to Irons. Plainfield broke the press. She takes 3, misses it. Giroux comes down with a rebound. Off to Matheson. Matheson drives, and it's blocked out of bounds by Plainfield. So Griswold will keep the ball. A couple of substitutions here for Plainfield. Lyle and Conger back in. Van Landen gets it to Giroux. Giroux for 3. Hits it!
Oh, that's a big shot.
A 3-bomb for Audrey Giroux.
34-30. Under 5 to go.
Bissett has it for Plainfield. Picked up her dribble. Hands it off to Irons. Irons drives. Gets stopped by Wing. She
Just
smart
a
play.
thing. Smart play.
Knocked it out of bounds off of the Griswold player. (34-30). 4:30 to go here in the game.
This has been
Tale of two halves. Oh, Van Lanen almost had the steal. Tips it out of bounds.
She had another inch of height on her. That would have been a steal.
Blame the Van Cam for that.
What the heck, Van Cam?
Belial has it for Plainfield. Gets it to Irons.
Plainfield is yet to break the seal on the basket this quarter.
That looked like a double dribble.
Yeah, it looked like she picked it up.
All right, Belial has it. Gets it to Bissett. Bissett drives right-hand side.
Very tough defense.
Eliason in her face. Irons drives to her left. Wing stops her momentum. Belial back to Irons. Irons is going to take the two. No good. Wing with the rebound. Gets it to Van Lanen. Van Lanen coming back the other way. Giroux
cut it to one possession game.
Drives to her left. Puts it up left-handed. Oh, in and out.
In and out.
Battle for the rebound. Plainfield comes down with it. Woo. The crowd would have erupted on that one.
Yes. I would have erupted on that one. Let's go. I'm into this game.
Bissett has it far side. She drives baseline. She'll get fouled by Matheson, I believe. You give her 2 shots. Yeah. Matheson, I believe that's her second.
Second foul.
Team's 5th. So Bissett will go to the line.
Mass break
at 3:28, 34-30. Griswold has come all the way back from a 26-5 deficit in the first half to get within 4 points with 3:28 to go.
Yeah. Listen, it's just we talked about it, and we're talking about it ad nauseum. You just play your game. You don't worry about the score. Just play your game. I'm sure that's what Coach Babcock said over there. It's the same as every good coach says. When your team is getting smoked, just play your game. Because if you start thinking about the score, then it starts getting in your head, and then you fall behind further and further and further. Just play your game. Do what got you here. And here we are with 3:28 to go in the ball game, and you're only down by 4 after trailing by 21 points.
So at halftime, it was 28-13. So since then, the Wolverines have outscored Plainfield 17-6 to get within 4. Any good fan comments online, Mike, that we can share? If you're just joining us, you really missed this comeback, but also wanted to just give you an update. The boys, unfortunately, went down to Wyndham today.
At home,
33-30.
Yes,
that game was
came back
4-1 at the end of first quarter, 16-5 at halftime. So crazy. So again, the boys had a comeback going, but they couldn't quite get there.
Yeah. Well, hopefully the girls can finish off this comeback with a dub. We've got plenty of time. 3:28 to go in the fourth quarter. They trail at 34-30. So ample opportunity, ample time for the Lady Wolverines.
So they took a mass break, but now they're talking to their team. So did somebody take a timeout?
Someone called a timeout, yeah.
But who?
I don't know who called the timeout. Maybe it was Plainfield because
he's
over there still. He's over there still calling plays, writing plays on his whiteboard, pointing to his head, saying, "Use your head, be smart." You know, but hey, listen.
If he took a timeout, he only has 1 left.
It's tough. You know, like I said before, you have this big lead. And then all of a sudden the team starts coming back and it gets in your head a little bit. And then on top of that, Griswold's playing tenacious defense.
Bissett is 3 for 3 from the line, now 4 for 4.
That's her first points of the second half.
It gives her 11 on the game. This is the second one. 35-30, 3:25 to go here in the game. Griswold trails by 5.
Oh, come on. Illegal
screen.
Call
a foul on Van Lanen.
Wow. Come on. I want to say blue, but we're saying baseball. Who was
Stripes.
that? Yeah, come on, Stripes. Let's go. Be better.
Irons has the ball here for Plainfield, guarded by Eliason. Hands off to Bissett. Eliason stays on her.
Yes. Oh. God, come on. You
Eliason.
can let him go a little bit. Let him fight for the ball a little bit. It's because two people touch it. You don't have to call a jump ball every single time. I see more jump ball in this game than I've seen all season. Sorry.
Plainfield will get the ball. Possession arrow will go over to Griswold for the next jump ball. Van Lanen on Irons. Hart to Bissett. Bissett drives to the baseline. Nothing there. She gets it to Hart in the middle. We call a blocking foul on Matheson.
It's her third foul.
And the team's seventh, so now both teams are in the bonus.
Yes, sir.
So Hart is going to be at the line for two. Unfortunately, if it does become a free throw game, as someone in the stand said, Griswold has missed 8 free throws. Hart hits a first one. And this is the second one. 36-30, 2:44 to go. Griswold trails by 6.
Still plenty of time.
Still a 2-possession game as well. Van Lanen for 3.
Oh, no, did not get the roll.
And that's off of Plainfield, so it'll go to Griswold.
Good hustle.
Giroux to inbound. Gets it into Van Lanen. Van Lanen turns, drives with the left, no good. Bissett with the rebound for Plainfield.
Stepped on the line. Oh, come on.
Who stepped on the line? Plainfield had the ball.
I don't know what that was all about.
That was so confusing. Plainfield had the ball. He blows the whistle, says she was on the line, and hands it back to Plainfield. All right. Plainfield in the front court. Bissett drives, goes over to Hart. Hart drives in the wing and scores for 2.
She's been big so far down the stretch. This last few minutes. 38-30 now, 2 minutes to go.
Eliason drives to her left, nothing there. Knocked out of bounds by Plainfield. Griswold will keep the ball.
This is a must-score possession. With 1:54 to go, they're down by 8. They have to score something on this possession.
Looking over at Falco, and she's still sitting on the bench.
Oh.
She had ice on her knee. I don't think she's coming back in, unfortunately.
No. She's taking her things off her knees.
Lyle drives left. She pulls up, takes the shot. Oh, and it drops in.
Starting to fall now for the Lady Panthers. And the lights are starting to dim here.
That's going to be a 1-and-1.
We talked about that the fatigue of making a big comeback, and it looks like the legs of the Lady Wolverines are starting to tire a little bit. I just looked at a couple of the players, and you could see it in their eyes. They looked up at the scoreboard, and they had that, oh, my God, we still have 2 minutes to play, a minute and a half to play. They had that look because it looked like they're exhausted. So
they got it down to 4, 34-30, and then now Plainfield has gone on a 6-0 run to stretch it back out to 10.
Yes, that last bucket was a little disappointing. I thought that they had a chance to make a good play on defense, get the ball back, but they, again, down here on the offensive side of the ball, when they have the ball on offense, Kevin, they're not putting the ball into the hoop when they're supposed to be. When they have these open shots, wide open shots, breakaway layups, those have to fall because, that's the difference, really. This was a tie ball game.
Well, like you were saying at the beginning of the quarter, they had, 3 or 4 possessions in the beginning of the quarter and turned the ball over every single time.
Wasted possessions, right? Every value, and I hate to use lacrosse because lacrosse and basketball are very linear, but you say value your possession. Every time you get the ball, you value that possession. even if you don't score, you set something up for the next time. Hey, we didn't score that time, but I saw something. Next time down the floor, we'll do this instead.
Oh,
But
Taco is back into the game.
Okay, well, it's good to see her not limping around.
Giroux takes a seat. Giroux has played a great game tonight.
Yes,
he's
she's
got
had a
11
fantastic
points.
game.
Eliason's first shot's no good.
The Lady Wolverines have gone cold here in the last 2.5, 3 minutes. Some confusion there. They're saying that should be a 1-and-1.
Yeah, they were saying it's a 1-and-1. They didn't call a shooting foul. So
oh, stop.
So the officials need to confer because Eliason took the first shot and missed it. So now the decision is what do they do here? Because it was supposed to be a 1-and-1, she missed the shot, but
it's not her fault.
Nobody went for the rebound.
It's not her fault.
The officials gave the ball back to her. So
don't punish them because the referees made a bad call.
Green ball because the possession arrow went to Griswold.
It's the right thing.
So that's the right call. I wasn't going to try to officiate the game for him, but that's exactly what should have been done.
Yes. It's not fair to punish them because the referees weren't aware of that.
Plainfield tips it away. You got to bounce off of them. It'll be green ball. Griswold will keep the basketball. Falco will take it out. They got to get up shots quickly here, Scott. They can't take too much time off the clock. They're going to go inside the wing, try to put it up, but blocked by Plainfield, so Griswold will keep the ball.
Got to get it in bounds.
Van Lannon gets it in bounds, goes up with it, tipped out of her hands. Bissett comes away with it.
That might have been it right there. They needed something there. Timeout. Listen.
There's a technical foul called on Babcock.
As the great Chris Berman said, tick, 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 tick. Time is ticking away here, and did he call a timeout? Oh, he called
technical foul on Babcock.
Yeah, he had enough. Coach Babcock has been riding him a little bit the last.
He wanted the foul called against Van Lannon there. Bissett hits the first one.
And I don't blame him because they've been calling touch fouls all night, and then when people are getting hammered, there's no call. And it's been both ways too, not just against Griswold.
So misses the second one. So that makes it 41-30. A minute 11 here to go in the game. Griswold trails by 11. Oh, and Plainfield loses the ball out of bounds. Turnover. Minute 5 left to go.
Come on, Griswold.
Down by 11. Weren't we talking about Reggie Miller earlier?
Yeah, we were talking about Reggie Miller.
9 points in 51 seconds. Eliason gets tripped, but there's no call, but she makes a shot anyway. Babcock calls a timeout.
Got to start somewhere. 41-32.
They have one timeout left, I believe, Scott, according to my
7.4 seconds to go. Stranger things have happened. So we have to get a quick turnover here, or you don't want to put them on the line because they've missed what 2 free throws all night.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so
5, but they're a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Free throw shooting team. So but you have to do what you have to do. Time's running out.
So they're 10 of 15 from the line. All right. Anybody do the math out there? I can do the math. Can anybody do the math?
10 of 15. It's 66%.
Bingo. Or 67 if you want to round it up.
Yeah, if you want to round it up. 67%. 66.6666.
It looks like Giroux is coming back in for Falco. Yes, that is correct.
She's hurt. You can see her over there. She's still figuring that left leg. So she gave it a good shot. And that's all you can ask for as a coach is give me everything. This is the last game, and you got to give me everything you got.
Looks like they're changing to a man press here.
Yes.
Oh, they turn it over. Wing gets the ball. She goes in, drives to her left. No good. Battle for the rebound. Giroux. It's going to go to Plainfield.
It's all right. Good press
Giroux
there
and
by
Conger.
That's a good press by Griswold.
44.4 seconds to go. Griswold trails by 9, 41-32.
Do it again.
Oh, they get the ball in bounds. Irons going down the sideline. Smartly pulls up.
Got a foul.
That's a travel.
Oh,
yes.
I was calling for the fouler, but I mean, they're going to give it to her.
37.1, 41-32. They got to go quickly here.
Yeah, no.
Got to go quickly,
around.
Scott. You need a lot, so don't worry about threes necessarily. That's a 2. Tipped around. Bissett comes up with it. That's going to be a foul, I think, on Eliason. Yep, that's her fourth. Team's 9th, so Plainfield will be coming down the other way, shooting some free throws. I think it's Belial that'll be on the line for Plainfield. It is.
So we have a couple seniors here that are this is their last couple seconds of their career. So who all we got for seniors here? I know we got Abby Wing.
First one's good by Belial. Sam Falco.
Sam Falco is the senior. She's going to finish her. She's going to finish out on the bench, unfortunately for her.
And the second one's good. So that makes it 43-32. Plainfield. Lindsay's going to throw up a 3 and hits it.
Oh, he bangs.
43-35. There's going to be a foul here on Griswold. That's on Van Lannen. It'll be her 3rd. Team's 10th, so it's two shots the rest of the way, and this is Bissett from the line. 12.5 seconds to go, 43-35. Griswold trailing by 8, now by 9. After Bissett hits that one. Second one is also good. So 10-point game, 45-35. Plainfield calls a timeout.
Why are we calling a timeout? 10 point. You're at a 10-point lead with 12 seconds to go.
I don't know, but
okay,
he might be. He might be just trying to get them to think about,
I guess,
something down the stretch here.
Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know, is he going to press him?
Wouldn't be surprised.
So, who knows? All right, Scott. Well, I mean, it wound up being a little more exciting in the second half, I think, than Plainfield wanted it to be.
Still a fun game to call. And to the seniors of both teams, well, Plainfield's moving on, but our seniors here at Griswold, they had a great career, and unfortunately, it's going to end on a losing note. But they have nothing to hang their heads about. They had a good season after they started off a little bit slow. They came back and they had a great rest of the season. They really had a rough start tonight, but they made up for it, and they really. I'm proud of them, as I'm sure everyone watching from Griswold is proud of them as well. So it was fun to call the games for them this year and get to know who they are a little bit.
Giroux's drive no good, and that'll do it. Griswold goes down tonight, 45-35 to the Plainfield Panthers. The boys and the girls both end their seasons on a losing note. One of them on the road in Plainfield, one of them at home in Griswold. Boys lost 33-30 to Wyndham earlier tonight. So that does it for us, Mike. It's been a good season, good basketball season.
Now we can look ahead to baseball and softball.
Baseball and softball right around the corner. So, Mike, I'm sure we'll have that put together here in the next week or two in terms of a schedule, and we'll be able to we'll get that out to you guys.
Yes.
So, you'll know what the schedule is coming up. We're looking forward to that and forward to better weather. Good weather coming this week.
Yes, good weather
starting tomorrow.
Starting tomorrow, yes.
So,
after the last few days, it's been brutally cold.
Spring is springing this weekend too.
Yes, that is fantastic. Sunday, right? Correct.
So that's
Sunday.
an awesome thing. Yes, it is.
That means baseball opening day is less than 2 weeks away, and high school baseball and softball will be started, and we'll be doing that for you here on SN as well. And I'll be glad and thrilled to join Mike in the broadcast booth for baseball this year. It's going to be awesome. I can. I told you I would. I have my schedule already. I do.
All right. So it might be KT and Scott again during the spring, obviously with Mike all the time. Oh,
outstanding.
Yeah. Baseball and softball.
Baseball is my game, so that would be good.
So the reality is that the ladies had a really good second half of the season. Unfortunately, they come up a little short tonight. They just couldn't overcome that 16-2 deficit in the first quarter.
Yeah, they looked like they were gassed that last 3 minutes.
They came back to cut it to 34-30, and then just were outscored down the stretch there, 11-1. So that's the reality of the game. 11-5, I should say. That's the reality of the game for tonight. So the Lady Wolverines are done for the season, as are the boys team. And hey, man, we look like we're in prison. But that'll do it for us. For Scott Fryer, Mike Minarski, Van on the cam. Have a good night, everyone. You've been listening to Wolverines basketball on SN.